Hi, my friends, and welcome to episode 18 of Let's Play wrong game, Cities, Skylines, Trinity. Now, you'll see we're on the root screen, and that's because I'm finally going to show you what mods I have enabled. We have 25 Spaces mod, of course, City Drive. That's the one that allows me to, set driving routes between one place and another so we can take a look at things. This is obsolete, so it's off. First person camera, you know what that is. It gets you down into the level of the car or the train. That's default. This is garbage, don't use it. Network extensions, that all the 2-lane and 4-lane and all that comes from here. This, I believe, is also obsolete. This here is default. And by the way, these are two things we are going to click on that I had not thought to check before. And unlock all progression milestones. That's so we don't have to wait to get certain types of highways and roads and things like that. So, with that enabled, let us hit continue so we can happily start our game again, so we can all feast our eyes on this delicious loading screen. But should not take long, and then we can get into the meat of what we are doing today, because we are going to be starting at least laying the foundation for our downtown. Oh yes, it's happening. It's finally happening. And I think all of you will like what I have in store, because there are some big things afoot, and it's going to be many more episodes before we put down so much as a single zone inside that space. But we are going to be working on mostly the transportation infrastructure in the lead up to it. Okay, so as you can see, here's our world, and the last thing we saw was the airport connector, which already does have people using it. So it's pretty good. Oh, there it is. There's our stupid airport. This is all becoming abandoned pretty quick, but hopefully people will move into these spots. So here is our future town. And here is what I want to do. Like I said, this highway is going to be going all the way up here, and we'll be crossing over at some point, or maybe it will be, it is possible that it might be intersecting with something else, but most likely it will cross over. And also this highway will come along here, go to the south, and will go all the way to connect to this highway. But what I want to focus on is the south of Prospectsburg, because over here is going to be what might be the biggest interchange in the entire game. And it's going to be really exciting and really a lot of fun. But what I want to have happen here is I want a very small 2-lane on each side highway to go along here to help distribute cars into the city. And in order to do that, it's going to come out here and intersect with the highway that we have coming down through here. And there's going to be another avenue that's going to head south here, where, if you remember in the original game, this is where the Frederick the Great neighborhood was, and there might be something similar in the future down here, but that's for later. For now, it is time to worry about leveling ground, and we don't have to worry about this anymore because of the box we ticked. Now, what I want to do is pick a piece of ground, let's say here, and then we are going to use this all throughout as sort of the base level of our highway. Yeah, that's high enough for sure. And also, you see how the water is sort of coming through in waves here. That is something that we can't really tolerate, you know. Something a little bit threatening to the stability of the shoreline, and we want to know where things are. And you see that that needle for soil availability stays in place no matter what we do here. So that's a good thing. Makes things a bit easier, and we don't have to worry about that. Of course, it just pushes the water up, but it's going to be flowing away pretty soon. Whoop, go away. We don't care what our citizens are thinking. Why would we do that? I can never be rejected for election, so why would I care? Also, this is going to be sort of the northern limit for the town, so for now we're going to have the highway come in. It's going to reach this point, and then it's going to stop. So, well, we've created a little nook where the water can sit. So let's level this all out. This, of course, will deny the waterfront to the city, but we might be able to get around that in certain select locations. We'll see how very soon. But yeah, let's eliminate these dips here. And also, you know, reclamation is not a terribly uncommon thing in cities around the world, especially big ones. So we have a pretty ordinary thing going on here. So let's happily make ourselves a little because there's going to be three options. There's going to be going this way on the highway, going that way on the highway, and going down on the avenue. So I might actually want this to be 3 wide just for this area. And then there's going to be an exit pretty much as soon as we get by here. So we are going to just put this here. And right next to it, we're going to put the other way. But yeah, the bulk of the highway will be 2 wide. So there we go. Right on the water's edge. And also this will be slowly turning green. And we also need to... Oh, no, that's fine. That is fine. It's these dips over here that are kind of the annoyance. And it also can be water traps for the for the water that we've displaced. Okay. So here is my thinking. We can indeed select a higher location, such as this. In fact, how high do we want to go? Well, for demo purposes, let's hit the upslope 1 button. And let's see, if we select here, will that be high enough? Almost. So we only have to go back to like here. And is that higher? It's a little higher. I say we do with my original idea and go all the way back to here, and that's more than high enough. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. What we are going to do is very carefully do this. We might be doing some smoothing, but we'll worry about that in a short bit. And this is going to level out some of the land that we have here. But what I want to have happen is basically we will have a waterfront district that will go right like this. Very soon you will see. And I actually kind of stole the idea from this from a real life city, a small city of Trenton, New Jersey. It kind of has something like this on the waterfront. Route 29 goes into the goes into a riverside tunnel in much the same way that this road does. So my thinking is if we do that, we smooth this out, then it'll look more natural. Likewise, we are going to be putting this here, start further back. Okay, we might have to do a little bit more smoothing work over here. Let's see if that makes any difference. Come on, guys. Let's start from here, go down. But that's just what we were doing. It's a little bit better, but can I live with that? Almost live with that. We're getting really, really picky here. That's better. As long as it doesn't try to tell me, oh, the slope is suddenly too steep. But this will go underground. Like this. And then right next door, this will go underground. And there we have it. We can use part of our waterfront here. The tunnel in New Jersey is, of course, longer. In fact, do I want to make this longer? Yeah, we do. Okay. For a while there was a bug going on where you couldn't actually delete anything underground, and I can tell you that was horrifyingly annoying, because I had to be, like, if you messed up and you put like a segment of road underground that you didn't want, that you would change your mind about, like, too bad, it's down there. It's gonna stay down there forever. Alright. Too bad we can't see the actual elevation markings under here. Oh, that needs to curve. Oh no, what did we do? I did a dum-dum. Okay, there we go, that's better. Okay. And we are going to put this here, and we're going to send this forward before turning it. Alright, and over here, there we go, we're going to have an exit and an exit there. So there we go. We can use our waterfront here. We'll probably do it again, like over here somewhere. But let's just focus on what we have here for now. Likewise, we have to pick one elevation to do all of this. I suggest the higher one. So we are going to be doing a major deletion right now. So if anyone is thinking about using these roads, you can think again. Because all of this here is going bye-bye, even this. So, yeah. We're scaling way back. You have to go either here or here for the time being, and I don't think this one's safe either. In fact, I know it's not. So I'm sorry, everybody. But if you want to get through here, at least until it's done, you have to go all the way over here to this area. Well, okay, I'll give you one. I'll give you one thing. Alright, congratulations guys, you can use this road now. But I swear, that's all you get. That is all that you get. Okay. Like I said, we gotta pick a spot. And I choose the highest spot. And this is going to be our basis for everything that we do on the elevation to keep things simple. Alright, you guys understand? We're going to need to create a bridge between here and there. And this is going to have to curve around over to here. So, in fact, we're going to go as far as to delete this even. And this is going to come up here. I think we may have another exit over here. Actually, this one's here. It's probably redundant. But what we will do is connect. And now for smoothing. Okay. Ugh, 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 ugly, ugly, ugly. So ugly that I have to delete it right away. Okay, I want the one on the one over here to match that one. Well, now with a example of what to do, we can do that, and that's better. Alright, I like that a lot. So let's get this stuff this might actually be pretty close to, it's not as high as it, but it's closer. So we'll do some terraforming here, which is good. Alright, so this highway goes up. We got the water coming down here. So here's what I want. We are going to actually do the 4 wide, because of the importance of this road, we're going to hit up twice. Okay, everyone got following me so far? We're going to hit this right here. And we're going to see what we can do to bridge this gap. Do we want a super high bridge? The answer is yes, totally we do. And we want one just like it next door. There we go. It's pretty level. Okay. Well, we're going to do the easy part first. Well, easy, you know. Let me think about this. Actually, the approach over here, I think will actually have curved, and it won't actually be. Okay, why does it have to be go all BS on me at the end? Okay. And we're going to do that. Do a gradual curve here. And until we have this end hooked up, which will probably be elevated actually, but until we have this end hooked up, we are going to do one of our infamous dirt road connectors. We're just going to put dirt everywhere. There we go. So you want to come to the highway. You can do it. It's just going to be a very dirty experience for you right now. But yeah, we have a major highway bridge that's going to define our experience. And now we are going to have a complicated ramp over here. But ladies and gentlemen, construction of that, I'm afraid, we'll have to wait for next time. So with just a little bit of smoothing in this area, we are going to be ending this episode. So let's smooth, smooth, smooth. And there we have it, folks. We have come to the end of the episode. So I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again very soon.